What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the show tonight. I'm going to go ahead and sit down and have a seat with you, if that's okay. I thought we'd hang out for a little bit tonight. Let me clip this thing on, y'all. This is how long I've been doing this thing. It was 2.2 seconds before it went live, and I was like, oh, hey, that's still laying right there. Anyway, we are here. What is going on? Welcome to Cruise Talk Live, if I can still say that, if I'm still allowed to say that. My name is Josh, and I'm going to be hanging out with you tonight. Hope you're doing well. Hope that you're blessed wherever you are. Hope life is treating you well, and you've got a cruise booked soon. I certainly do, and I want to go over it with you tonight, kind of get ready for some of the fun that we're going to be having, but I want to hear from you as well. What have you got booked? What's coming up for you? Do you have a cruise? Hopefully you do, and if you do, let me know down in the chat. I imagine that Peter G and Mama Hokum are hopefully joining us in the chat tonight. I didn't even bother them by asking them to come on the show because, guys, I literally said I was going to do this 35 minutes ago, I think. Something like that. I was just like, you know what? I am itching to talk to somebody on YouTube. So here we are. We're ready to hang out and have some fun with you tonight. Again, I hope you're doing well. If you're enjoying the stream so far, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button really quick. It's going to take you 2 seconds, but it's going to let YouTube know to push it out to all the other subscribers and people who enjoy this channel. I really, really would appreciate it. Thank you so much in advance. And you know what? While we are on the celebratories, ladies and gentlemen, if you have any birthdays this month, let us know so we can sing you a happy birthday in German tonight. That is right. We're going to be singing happy birthday in German. Am I? Absolutely not, but we'll have Siri do it. I don't know a lick of German, but hey, I'm sure she does. You know, it's a computer. They can do everything. So let us know if you have a birthday in the chat as well. Wow, I'm seeing lots of cruises. Trisha Perry says Mardi Gras in 9 days. I wonder why you're going on that one, Trish. I am so excited to see you in 9 days, dear. I know probably a lot of the crew is in the house tonight. So excited to get on board and hang out with everyone. Ooh, I'm seeing Celebrity Solstice. Celebrity Solstice from CAS Merc. Very, very cool. All right. Matthew Conklin's heading out on Sunday. Bon voyage to you, sir. Hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful cruise. Stacy Dorsey says, I'm sailing on the Mardi Gras in 16 days. I hope you are on the cruise too. I will be looking for you the whole time. Stacy, I'm actually heading out next Saturday. So I've got, 9 days now, I believe it is. 9 days until the Carnival Mardi Gras for myself. We're going to be on October the 22nd. So if anybody is going to be on October the 22nd, let me know in the chat right now. I would love to see you, love to say hello, love to boop your face. Yeah, let's do it. Let me scroll all the way to the top. Let me see who was in the... Now, I should have known. I should have known who was the first person in the chat. I don't know why I didn't guess it. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the one, the only, my friend, my pal, Sir Gary of the Beaches. Way to go, buddy, on being first in the chat. I got the confetti for you right now. Let's go. Fire it off. There it is. There it is. Congratulations, sir. Way to be the first in the chat. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to be the first in the chat, because let's be honest, nobody knows when I'm going to do these things anymore. Just make sure you have your notification bell dinged. That's the easiest way to make sure that you are the first person in the chat. You get some confetti. You get a hello from, oh, you guys remember this guy? Mr. Anchor is joining us tonight. And something new that I am doing tonight, it might be a once and done, but I am going to take a shot of you, a shot of Dawn dish soap. That's exactly what's in this. I swear, absolutely, there is nothing else in this but Dawn dish soap. Okay, cheers to you, everybody. Oh, it's quite bubbly. Huh. Kids, don't go drink your Dawn dish soap, okay? I am a trained professional. Do not try this at home. Leave it to the pros, okay? I'm not a pro. Let me jump back over into this chat really quick and see what's going on. Say some what's up, say some hellos. Frank Mueller, my buddy, my pal Frank, I'm so excited to see you on the Mardi Gras as well. We got Michael Bagsis, Mr. Bags himself in the chat. I got James Bailey says, ooh, I hope it's on my October 29th cruise. Oh, James, unfortunately, that is when I will be departing. I will be departing the Carnival Mardi Gras October 29th. But I do wish you a wonderful cruise. What's up, Ivan Rosero? Good to see you. Haven't chatted in a while. Scott Wilson, my buddy, my friend, my pal, my gambling guru, Scott. So excited to see you and hug your neck as well, bud. Let's see. We got Maple Taffy Global in the house. It's awesome. You are back. Love from Canada. Well, fantastic. Hope that you guys are doing good up in Canada. I imagine it's probably 15 below zero by now, but hopefully you're staying warm. Let me see. I'm going to jump down towards the bottom. Don Ash Sr., what's up with you? So I'm on live chat now. So if I haven't gotten to you, just drop a new message and we'll try and get to it, okay? Let's see. Trish says, Josh, you getting ready for the cruise? I'm not ready for shots. No, this was, I told you, this was just Dawn dish soap, okay? I swear, Scout's honor, okay? Dawn dish soap. Gotta get every drop of it. You know, dish soap's expensive. Let's see. Samantha Lowe, hello to you. What's going on? Frank Mueller says, wait, who says I'm going on Mardi Gras? You better be. You better be. Michael, I am not packed yet. And you know what? I feel like with every cruise, I only get a little bit worse with it. So with the Disney Dream that Lauren and I went on back in August, I packed... So I used to pack like maybe 2, 3, 4 days before, right? And then it's slowly gotten closer and closer and closer. And now let's see, I think for the Dream back in August, I packed most of my clothes at midnight, okay, at midnight, and then the next day I found myself still packing. Like I was due to leave to head to the airport. I want to say it was like maybe 2 o'clock. I was packing at 1:45 still. So like do the absolute deadline. But I know I can't be alone. Anybody else like that? Like you just... Or maybe you're the total opposite and you're like already packed 3 months before your cruise. Let me know. So this one I'm going to try and probably start packing maybe the beginning of next week. That's my goal anyway. Will it happen? Probably not. But usually what holds me up is the formal clothes and then the toiletries. Because like I don't want to, I don't know, when I pack like, then I feel like then the excitement really gets to me and you can't pack your toiletries until the very last second. So I'm like, well, I might as well just wait for everything else then. But am I alone in that? Let me know. I'd love to hear from you. Travel with Nick. What is going on, Travel with Nick? Good to see you, my friend. Guys, Travel with Nick did something really, really cool not too long ago. Maybe, what was it, last month, Nick? So he did a Groove for St. Jude on his channel, and he, like, hosted it. Like, full dance party. He had confetti in there. I popped in it and joined it. It was a blast. Head over and check out his channel. I'm talking the cinematics are like melted butter. You're going to love what you see over there. So check out Travel with Nick. He's not paying me to say that. I just think he's a great kid, great channel. Somebody you need to check out for sure. Sergario the Beaches says, no, got COVID from the ship, so had to cancel. Will now be next part. What am I missing? What am I missing here, Gary? What did you have to cancel? Hopefully it's not your celebrity cruise. I hope it's not your celebrity cruise. He had a celebrity cruise booked in December, I believe it was. It was a stupid good deal. You know, speaking of celebrity, I thought it was kind of interesting. Celebrity's been giving out some good deals lately, y'all. Have you been getting the emails? I mean, I've never been on Celebrity. I don't think it's my flavor, if you know what I mean. But I'd like to give it a go still, and I'm going to tell you what, they've been tempting lately. They have been really, really tempting me. I'm like, daggone, I might just have to go play bingo at 5:30 and be in bed by 8. Okay? That's what's going to have to happen if they keep throwing these good deals my way. So, I don't know. Anybody else? Let me know. I'd love to hear from you. Zach Fuller says, need a top 3 cruises you've been on video. Okay, so the problem with that, Zach, the reason why, and honestly, like, this question is probably the question that I hate the most. And I say that nicely. Obviously, I don't hate your question. It's just such a hard question. Like, I don't know how to answer it. All right, so if I was just to give you some, like, 3 ships that I'd love, like, I'd go back on tomorrow. Obviously, Carnival Mardi Gras would be 1. I really enjoyed Oasis of the Seas. That'd be number 2. I don't know. The Thurman's so hard. Like, that's where it gets me. Because I'm like, how do I cancel this ship out over this ship or this ship? You know what I mean? I just shoot one out at you. MSC Seashore was nice. I didn't get to spend a lot of time on it. We were on there for 2 nights. And really, one of those days was, you know, caught up in the inauguration and all that kind of stuff. So I'd like to spend a little more time on that ship. Independence of the Seas is really good. Mariner of the Seas is really nice. I really like Mariner of the Seas. Gosh, it's just like, man, like Carnival Horizon was really nice when we went on it. However, I've heard recently the food has not been good on Carnival Horizon, so I don't know if I could recommend that one to you. So I don't know. Like, it's just, there's so many good ships out there. And hopefully it stays that way, right? Hopefully it only gets harder to choose a favorite. I know a lot of people are checking out Norwegian Prima right now, and that ship is like, it looks fantastic. It looks stunning. Oh, I just heard a chime in my ear. Oh, it's because we have our first super chat of the night. Hey, thanks so much to Fun for Thought. A $10 super chat says, hey, Josh, we've been watching for years and enjoy every minute of it. Looking forward to meeting you on the Vlogger Cruise in January. Shane and Fernando. Fantastic. I am so looking forward to meeting you guys as well. That is actually my next cruise booked after the Carnival Mardi Gras, is the multi-vlogger extravaganza cruise in January. I, along with Lalita Loca and EECC Travels and Sharon at Sea, are hosting that cruise. We've got about 1,100 people booked right now across the 4 of us, believe it or not. And it is going to be a wild time. It's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of people, but a lot of fun for sure. I'm still got a couple openings, a couple open cabins, so if you're not booked on that cruise yet and you want to get booked on it, just send me an email, josh@joshholcomb.com, with the subject Norwegian Breakaway 2023 cruise, and we'll get you on board, okay? Thanks so much for your super chat, Fun for Thought. I really do appreciate it. Mama Hokum is in the house. Oh, right, and I forgot to say, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, Peter G himself will not be able to be joining us on the Vlogger Extravaganza. However, taking his place is none other than the wonderful, glorious, amazing Mama Hokum! That's right, she is joining us. She's joining us in 2023. There you go. You got your confetti cannon, Mom. I promised I'd do it for you. She is joining us in 2023, and she couldn't be more excited. She asked me about the cruise like literally every flipping day. Yeah, we're going to have an amazing time. It's going to be a lot of fun. Come meet Mama Hokum in 2023 on the Norwegian Breakaway. What's up, Patty K? Good to see you in the chat. Sea Life with Us says, have you been on the Carnival Magic? I have not been on the Carnival Magic. I've been on her sister, the Carnival Breeze, and I love the Breeze. Breeze is also one of my favorite ships. Scott Wilson, you better stop it. With a $10 super chat, he says, here is my minimum, getting prepared. So, what he is referring to is the casino. Let's talk casino for a minute. Can we do that? Can we do that? Is that okay? Okay, thanks for your approval. So, the word on the street is, the word on the Lido deck, Carnival has raised their minimum in the casino for blackjack is now $6 bet, I believe, and all other, is it roulette is now 10, roulette and craps I think are 10, a $10 minimum. Woo! So you better bring some cash, some extra cash on top of your extra cash if you want to hit up the casino on Carnival. Oh no, Gary says your PayPal notifications are not working. Oh my God, are you guys sending me PayPal? Stop it. That's so nice. Hold on. Colin Stewart dropped in another $5 super chat. He says, here's to get my first. LOL. Can't wait to see y'all next week. I'm sorry, to get your first what? To get your first lollipop? To get your first ice cream? To get your first teddy bear? What? I'm just playing with you, buddy. I know what you mean, and I got you. Don't worry about it. We will get you a virgin strawberry daiquiri for sure. Let's see. Ann Hookham says, I'm watching you on my phone and Matt Mitchum on the Real Love Boat. Of course, because it is 9:33 p.m. Real Love Boat is on. Have you seen the show yet? If you have, let me know what you think. Gary, I'm pulling up PayPal right now. I don't know what's going on, buddy. I pull it up. It might have unlinked. It's been so long since I've done one of these live videos. PayPal said, leave, get off. Oh, yes, I do see it. Gary Krebs with a $25 PayPal. Thank you so much, buddy. He says, let's see if this still works too, question mark. Well, we found out that that doesn't work. But thank you so much for the PayPal. I really do appreciate it. Maple Taffy Global says, I enjoyed my first Carnival, loved Sea Day brunch, burgers, and more, but do prefer 4 to 5 star cruising. I totally understand. I totally get what you're saying. I think there's a very different crowd, right? And that's honestly what I tell people when they say, like, hey, Josh, what is your favorite ship? What cruise should I go on? I shoot them back an immediate question. I say, what are you looking for? You know, if you're looking for a party and you're looking to just, you know, dance your rear end off and shake what your mama gave you and have no cares, no worries, and maybe have one too many shots of Dawn dish soap, then, you know, Carnival, Royal Caribbean, they're both going to take you all the way. If you want like a luxurious, relaxing, calm experience, you don't want a lot of kids, definitely not Disney then, you know, maybe you could go a Royal Caribbean depending on the itinerary, but you could do a Celebrity. If you want absolutely no kids, a Holland America. Well, I mean, there's kids on Holland America, but MSC would be a good in the middle ground too as well. I think there's kids on MSC, but there's also, like, they have a lot of programs, so the kids tend to go there. And you know, the rest of the ship, at least throughout the day, tends to be a lot more adult oriented. Yeah, very good question. Very, very good question, James. Lovers HCP, unfortunately, no, Peter is not. Peter's not going to be able to make it on the Vloggers Cruise. He could not fit it in his schedule. However, Mama Hokum is coming in his place, and she is super duper uber excited. She's building a rocket ship right now to blast herself into the sky. She's so excited. Me and my GF going as a young Carl and Ellie from... no way! James Bailey says that he and his girlfriend are going as a young Carl and Ellie from Disney's Up. I imagine for Halloween. That's really, really cool. That sparks another question. What are you going for as Halloween? Of course, Halloween is... what is today? My God, I've lost track of the days. Is today the 12th? Yes, the 12th. So we've got 15, 16... Hang on, I can do math. Hang on. 16, 17, 18... possibly 27 days until Halloween. So that's, you know, that's just right around the corner. Let me know what is your costume for Halloween going to be, especially if you're going to be on a ship, unless you don't want to ruin the surprise, in which case I understand. For me personally, I will be going as a tree. Yes, I will be going as a tree, and I will plant myself on the Lido deck, and it will be a great time. So look for that. No, I am going as a sailor. I figured it's only fitting. I actually haven't gotten... Well, I think I wore it one time, but it was a couple years ago, so, you know, people will have forgotten by now. At least that's what I'm going to tell myself anyway. That way I don't have to go costume hunting. Is that not the most annoying thing ever? Having to go costume hunting? I was thinking about it the other day. You know, we obsess and really focus on these elaborate $70, $80, $90, $120 costumes to wear for one night, for like 3 hours. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm just not going to do that. So I will wrap myself in toilet paper and be a mummy before I do that. Frank, you cannot protest. You must dress. Frank, if you don't dress up, then that's what we're going to do. You've heard of TPing a house? We're going to TP a Frank if you don't dress up. Okay, so like the options are on the table. You decide what you want to do. Do you want to walk down the Lido deck wrapped in Carnival 2-ply toilet paper, or you can go get an apple costume, or you know, be a banana, or I don't know. We're on the subject of fruits, so how about tangerine. I don't know, okay? You decide, but toilet paper, tangerine. I'm gonna leave it up to you, bud. Ivan Rosero says, I was on the Liberty back in September. I hope you had a wonderful cruise. Speaking of the Liberty, I'm going somewhere with this, so just follow me. The Liberty is has a family of cruise ships, and there is a cruise ship in the Carnival fleet that is unfortunately leaving the Carnival family this week, and so we'll talk about that here in just 1 second. But, so my final Disney Dream vlog came out today. We were in Castaway Cay, which is Disney's private island. Great time. Loved it. Very different from other cruise lines, but also had some similarities in there. I think it's something you should check out. Even if you don't plan on going to Castaway Cay, like if you're not planning on sailing on a Disney cruise, I understand. You know, it's not for everybody. Check out the video still and see what's different. Like they have a runway that you literally can walk down and ride down. It's really, really cool. But once we left Castaway Cay, as we're heading out to sea, there was this ship that was kind of sailing past Castaway Cay. And I looked at it and I was like, I know that ship. What is it? But I didn't know it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it looked familiar to me, but I couldn't put my finger on it. And I was like, that is the weirdest looking Carnival ship I have ever seen. That's got to be a Carnival ship. Like, the front of it was like it looked like the Carnival Liberty or the Carnival Conquest or something like that, you know? It was heading towards Florida. So I was like, it's got to be one of those, but I have no idea what ship this is. Y'all, it was the daggone Carnival Freedom with her smokestack cut clean off. I was like, oh my God, talk about a Carnival ship in disguise. Have you seen it in person or have you seen photos of it? Since, you know, it had its smokestack fire a couple months ago. Holy cow, it totally changes, like, the silhouette of the ship. Because at the time that we were coming out, the sun was kind of backlighting it. So I couldn't make out, you know, the color or the names or anything. I just could see a shadow of it. I'm going to tell you what, it was the most non-looking carnival ship that I have ever seen. It was crazy. Really. But another Carnival ship, like I just said, that we probably have to bid farewell to it and we should have a moment of silence. We really should. Is, of course, the Carnival Ecstasy leaving the Carnival fleet this week. Lots of dignitaries and important beings on the ship right now. John Heald is on board saying farewell to her. I think it's 30-something years she's been in service. It's just mind-blowing to me. And still in great condition. Like, looking at some of the photos and videos that people are sharing of this week's cruise, holy cow, it still looks brand. In fact, it might even look a little better than when myself and Mama Hookum sailed on her 2017, I think? Maybe something like that. I think it was something like 2017 that we sailed on her. Like, she looks immaculate. And it's crazy to me, like, you know, they've brought on the Halloween decorations. They're doing the Halloween parties for the Frightfully Fun at Sea. Like, they've got all those decorations on board. And I was kind of just thinking about that whole process, about how that's going to work, like, at the end of this cruise, and how that has worked, you know, logistically. Like, they brought those decorations on the beginning of October, which is just 2 weeks ago, right? Brought them on. And now, at the end of this week, I think Friday is her, you know, when she's done, or is it Thursday? Maybe it's tomorrow. Is it tomorrow or Friday? Somebody let me know in the chat. It's going to bother me the rest of the stream otherwise. Whenever the end date is for her, they'll then, I'm assuming, remove those decorations, you know? It's just kind of like, that'll be probably one of the first things to be pulled off the ship. You know, as they prepare her to be sent to the scrapyard. I don't know, I was just thinking about it, kind of reminiscing about it. It's interesting to me, like, the whole process of what all will they take off and what will they leave on. Like, I think a lot of the sound and audio equipment and, you know, microphones, speakers, lights, all that stuff, that they'll pull that off, I'm sure. I mean, you know, surely they can use that on other ships. But then, like, the furniture, like, I mean, who wants a used mattress from the Carnival Ecstasy? So that's probably gone, you know. But then, like, I was trying to think, like, well, what else would they pull off? I guess they'd pull off, like, the silverware and the plates, maybe, you know. Like, I guess that stuff would be in decent conditions. It's the same silverware and plates on all cruise ships, so I'm assuming they could just push that off. Scott, yeah, that's a good point. They probably would pull the casino games off and the slot machines and all that stuff. But other than that, like I imagine, and obviously the inventory, right? Like all the extra, merch in the shops and, the candy and all that stuff. Maybe any extra food that they don't need, on the trip over to the scrapyard. But then I guess like everything else, I imagine it would just get sent with the ship to the scrapyard. It's just really sad. So a fond farewell to the Carnival Ecstasy. I know that I certainly did enjoy our cruise on the Carnival Ecstasy. And hopefully you got the chance to sail on board that ship. There's only 2 fantasy class ships left, the Paradise and the Elation. And it'll be interesting to see which one gets scrapped next. My bet is actually on the Elation. Because I feel the Paradise is the smaller one, and I feel like, I don't know. I feel like if they were going to scrap the Paradise, they would have already done it. Which leads me to believe that they're holding on to it for some reason. I don't know. Maybe I could be totally wrong, and it's just like they're pulling sticks out of a hat and see which one they pull out, but I don't know. Oh, yeah, that would be nice. Scott, yeah, you should look on eBay, but I imagine in the next coming weeks, Carnival Ecstasy merchandise will be, like, through the roof probably. So keep that in mind, if you're looking for a memento or something to keep from the Carnival Ecstasy, I might wait a little bit. Then again, it might just continue to go up in price. Yeah, Frank, they are scrapping that ship, believe it or not. It just is, it's kind of reached the end of its life. They're trying to have a green push forward, and it's just, it's not as eco-friendly. It's obviously the older it gets, the more it is to maintain and upkeep, which is just costing more money. And if, the cruise line just don't want to deal with it anymore. So unfortunately, she is off to the scrap yard. Nick, what is up? Magical News Live. Great to see you in the chat tonight, buddy. Hope to see you next week as well. Peter and I are going to hang out Friday at Epcot, and hopefully Nick will be able to join us if he's not working. That'd be a lot of fun. EJ says, eat some Carnival pizza. We absolutely will be eating some Carnival pizza. So, next week on the Mardi Gras, of course, it is a Halloween-themed cruise, so we've got lots of Halloween fun planned. I imagine that the ship will have, well, of course, they'll have their Halloween party, but I'm hoping, like, maybe a Halloween-themed scavenger hunt, some Halloween trivias, things like that, some activities to partake in, get involved with. Our group is doing a couple of group excursions. In Nassau, we're actually going to go to somewhere that I have heard of many times, but I've never actually been, and that is to the Junkanoo Beach area. Now, not actually Junkanoo Beach. I've blanked on the name of it at this moment, but it's right beside Junkanoo Beach. It's supposed to be a lot quieter, a little cleaner, things like that. So, we're going to head over there in Nassau, and then, let's see, Amber Cove. Oh, I got to save that one for you. We're doing a really, really, like, grunt your teeth, action-adventure excursion in Amber Cove. It is going to be a ton of fun. I'm so looking forward to it. Can't wait for that one, but I'm going to save it as a surprise for you for the videos. You'll just have to wait and see what we do. And then we're going to Grand Turk. And I heard some great news this week on Grand Turk. I was nervous that the port actually wasn't going to be able to reopen because with the hurricane that just went through there, it like just ate that pier. Like there were sections missing out of it. It looked rough. And I was like, oh my God, are they gonna scrap Grand Turk from us? Are we gonna be able to go? But actually, it looks like we're gonna be able to go. Carnival said this week that the Carnival Mardi Gras returned and everything is good. So if they return this week, hopefully we'll be able to return. Well, it'll be 2 weeks. But anyway, we should be good to go there, I don't imagine. And so, of course, we'll have a full Grand Turk-esque beach day. Maybe take a trip down to Jack Shack as long as everything's okay with those guys down there. You've got the Margaritaville pool. I haven't been there in, goodness, Has it been 2 years at least? Yeah, I think it's been about 2 years, maybe 3 years. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. But yeah, that's what we're planning for Grand Turk. And then, like I said, of course, we have all the parties and activities on the ship. So we are looking forward to it. EJ says, buy Carnival stock. It's at its 30-year low. I know, right? Like, let me tell you, I bought a couple, not many. I bought a couple shares back in March of 2020 when it hit $8. And I thought there is no possible way we're going to go lower than that. And I don't know what sparked me to check it this week, but I logged in to my stockbroker, and my jaw hit the floor. I was like, no way, this thing is at $6 right now. It was, I'm mind blown. So let me know, have you been hurting? Have you been hurting lately on the Carnival stock and the Royal stock and the Disney stock and all the stock? If you are a stock investor, you are hurting right now. You are kicking in your stroller. Trisha says, never been to Jack Shack. I am so excited. You should be. It is a really good time. Great food, great people, great atmosphere. I think you'll really enjoy it. I'm excited to take you down there. David Harbin in the chat. What's up, D-Dog? D-Dog, I had a shot of Dawn dish soap earlier in your honor, okay? Just for you, my friend. And we had your favorite character in the shot glass. Look at that. David loves Jamaica. It's his favorite. Frank says stocks in general, it's awful. It is. It's so bad. But you know what? We don't want to get way down there. Sir Gary the Beaches says, I dumped mine at 22. Carnival might be heading for a reorganization. Honestly, I was thinking the same thing a couple days ago. I was like, holy cow, that is just wild how low it's got. So we'll see. Patty Stevens says, Peter no longer doing videos, miss him. Absolutely, Peter is. Peter is going to be with us on the Mardi Gras. He is so excited. Peter just bought himself a house, y'all. I know, and it's in Florida. We thought it was going to get like washed away here a couple weeks ago, but thank goodness he is okay. He is good to go. Peter's all good. He is, I decided to do this stream like literally 35 minutes before we went live, and so I didn't even bother him with it. But yes, Peter is good. He will be with us next week, and he is so excited to be hanging out, having a good time on the Carnival Mardi Gras. How about the food, y'all? I am so looking forward to that Shaq's Chicken. Anybody else? Have you been on Mardi Gras? If you've been on Mardi Gras, let me know. Isn't that Shaq's Chicken? That is something else. That Shaq's Chicken is something else. I'm looking forward to that. Peter's really looking forward to Chibang, which I'm okay on. I'm not big on ethnic food like that. I'll give it a go, probably. I'll give it a go. If the boys want to go, I'll give it a go. Yeah. Let's see, what else is on there? Oh, you've got the barbecue. How can I forget the barbecue? Yes, the barbecue. I'm looking forward to that. Okay, controversial. I don't really get into guys' burgers like that. Anybody else like that? Like it's just, I mean, if you love them, that's great. I am happy for you. I don't really get into guys' burgers like that. I don't think they're all that great. But I'd be interested to hear from you. What do you think? But I'll probably have one at least, but I'm not gonna have one like every day. Like I know people that literally have like Guy's Burger every day for lunch. That's all they have. They don't try anything else. My honey, you were missing so much. Trisha says, so Shaq's for lunch first day. Who's in? Yeah, absolutely, positively. Let's do it. That's actually what we did when we were on the Mardi Gras last time. We went to Shaq's for lunch, so I am totally down. Kim says, is Chibang still free? I don't think so. I think it is for lunch, but dinner now you have to pay. If I'm wrong on that, somebody correct me, though. Kim says, if we don't meet before, that's where we will be. Wayne says, burgers are the same. They changed the fries. Oh, well, that's interesting. And I'm going to have to try it then. I didn't know that they changed the fries. Because, honestly, Well, I don't know. Now it's been so long. I don't know which I didn't like more, the fries or the burger. So I don't want to misspeak on you. I'm just going to have to try them both again, I guess. Mel on the Move says, hey, Josh, long-time viewer, first-time comment. Well, Mel, you know what I'm going to give you then, my friend? I'm going to give you an anchor squeak. Welcome, Mel. Thank you so much for dropping in the chat tonight and saying what's up. While you're at it, make sure you smash that thumbs up button for me, buddy. And thanks for being part of the conversation tonight. It's great to see you. Scott says, there's so many options on Mardi Gras, we didn't even get everything last time. That's, I know, I feel like I'm forgetting half of them, Scott. Like, what am I missing here? What am I missing? We got Shebang. Oh, of course, teppanyaki, which was amazing. We loved teppanyaki. Bonsai sushi. I personally hate sushi, so I will probably never try that one. But, hey, if you like it, more power to you. What else? What else is on the Mardi Gras? Oh, of course, cherry on top and the chocolate. Oh! Mardi Gras has that coffee shop with the... it's Java Blue, but it's got the... wasn't it like a chocolate shake that we got? I think it was something like a chocolate shake. It was really, really good. Of course, and Frank has now just jogged my memory. So we've got Emerald's Bistro, which we didn't try. You've got, oh God, what is his, they have the crab thing. What's the other? Rudy, is that it? Rudy Giuliani? Rudy Giuliani? Giuliani? Something Uliani. Okay, he's got a place. We got Guys Pig and Anchor, of course. Blue Iguana, which I love Blue Iguana. And we'll have to get Blue Iguana. They've got the street food things. So, what is that called? Gosh, you know, for us to be on this ship last year, I sure have forgotten a lot of it. What was that thing called? Street Eats, right? I think it was called Street Eats. So, that, like, it changes every day. They have something different in that area. I thought that was really neat as well. Frank says, yes, Josh, the chocolate shake was awesome. Let's not wait until the last day to have it this time. Totally agree. Yeah, the street foods will be good. Y'all, we're gonna have to roll off the ship when we get off of this thing, aren't we? We're gonna be rolling right off the gangway, I guess. It's gonna be 7 days of so much fun. We're not gonna know what to do with ourselves. Of course, the main dining room, which the one thing that I didn't even think about it until the other day. So we have. Do we have your time dining? I'm pretty sure we have Your Time Dining, but with Your Time Dining, it's in the Flamingo restaurant, which is like, personally, I think Carnival, like, they didn't do a great job at that restaurant. It feels very small and closed in and cramped. I don't really like, it's nothing like the other main restaurant, which I'm totally blanking on once again. Ian Hokum says, Josh, I am trying to call you. If you're trying to call me on Skype, then I'm probably not answering. So hold on, let me open Skype. Rudy Seagrill, thank you, Michael. That is the one with Rudy Giuliani, however you say his last name. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I believe Mama Hokum is trying to join in, so let me see if we can get her up really quick. I also was going to check and see if we, I am pretty sure we have Your Time Dining, y'all. I feel like I'm going crazy right now. Bonsai Teppanyaki, yep, we got that one. All right, cabin confirmation. There's a little trick. If you cannot find your confirmation, go to your email inbox, just search cabin confirmation at Carnival, and it should come right up. There it is. We have, yes, Your Time Dining. I thought I was losing it, y'all. I really did. All right, let me see if she's here. For your security, you've been signed out. Sign back in to continue using Skype. Well, isn't that lovely? What if I don't know my Skype password? Let me see. Please hold. Oh, God, I'm going to have to hit a bunch of keys. So if things start going crazy, I apologize in advance. All right, let me see if that's it. Oh, God. I don't know if I know it, y'all. Mama Hokum wants to join in the chat, and I don't know if she's going to be able to. I feel like I'm like 78 years old right now, and I don't know my password. Oh my God! How could I forget Cucina del Capitano? Of course, yes! We have to schedule a time to go there. Although I heard that the menu has changed, which really makes me nervous. Because the menu is great, like they didn't need to do anything to change it. You know what I'm saying? So it really makes me nervous when they changed a menu that had no business being changed. I think it was Gary that told me that it was different. So that makes me a little nervous, but I guess if everybody wants to go, then we could definitely still try it out. I am digging deep right now trying to find my passwords, y'all. Anybody else ever do this? It's so aggravating, isn't it? Let's see. Where do you find the passwords at? Oh, it would probably be in security, wouldn't it? Mama, I don't know if we're going to be able to get you in tonight, honey. I just can't. I'm having a senior moment at 24. It's all downhill from here. Okay? Your password is password. Gosh, Scott, why didn't I think of that? No, I wish it was that simple. I should have made it that simple for something like Skype, but I didn't make it that simple. It's probably like, you know, Josh Rocks with 14 X's or something. I don't know. That's not a password. Don't try and hack me with that. Let me see. Should we let her in? I don't know if we should even bother letting her in. She's probably going to want some of my Dawn dish soap here. I don't want to share. Let me see. Pass. Aha! Aha! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I think I may have found it. Oh, come on. If I can just type. Oh, God. What am I? Let me see. Skype. I didn't find it. Nope. Sorry. Can't bring her in tonight. It's unfortunate, but these things have to be done. It's okay, because we've only got like 5 minutes left in the show anyway. Oh, my Lord. He is having a senior moment. I don't know. I think I had to change it like maybe a month or so back, and I don't remember what it is. Anyway, so what's happening with me over the next coming weeks? What's been happening? Well, so wedding planning is going good. Lauren graduates college in December. Very excited for her there. And then she actually already has received a job offer at a doctor's office, where she's gonna kind of think of it like as a paid internship kind of thing. Less on the internship side, but still, you know, she'll be learning lots of valuable skills and getting experience and things like that. So she's very excited about that. It'll be full-time starting as soon as she graduates. So she's very, very, very excited about that. The wedding is scheduled for May of next year, and we're going to do a small, very intimate family wedding. So I'm not sure if we'll live stream it or not. I'm trying to convince Lauren for that. She's like, no, we are not live streaming the wedding. I want it to be intimate. And I was like, okay, but like, with the YouTube people. Okay, so we'll see what happens. Okay, I'm still trying to fight for you guys. Okay, I promise. So I have the Carnival Mardi Gras next weekend, and then in December I'm supposed to be heading up to New York for the MSC Seascape christening, which will be a lot of fun. We're just waiting on the final details from that to make sure that it's going to work date-wise, because it is very close to Lauren's graduation. Obviously, I wouldn't miss that for anything. So, you know, we'll see about that. But that should be in December, just for like a day or two. But what I'm thinking is I'll do like a documentary of it, kind of like I did the last one. Like I did the was it the seashore that? Yeah, the seashore. And yeah, and then in January we have the Vloggers Extravaganza. And I think that will be all the cruising for me until after the wedding. And then I'll probably plan something for like August. So it's gonna be a gap. Like I'm gonna go from January to August. I think that'll be like the longest no cruising gap that I've had since 2020. Since 2020, and we all know what happened in 2020. Frank, say what, NY, we meeting up, brother? I'd love to. I don't have any flights or anything booked yet, but I will let you know when we book something. I don't know, like, when we're coming up. I don't know what we're doing. Like, honestly, all I know is that the MSC Seascape will be in New York. They've told me the date, but they haven't told me, I can't remember it. And they haven't told us if we are, I know we're getting on the ship and we're staying on the ship. I don't know if the ship is leaving New York or not, or if we're just going to stay in New York Harbor. But it should be a lot of fun. I am excited for it. I'm looking forward to it. Big thanks to MSC for the invite. Excited to come up and be a part of the christening of that ship. And I actually need to sail on that ship or the Seashore. Both are beautiful ships, and like I was saying earlier, I feel like I didn't get enough time on the Seashore. So yeah, I got to get back out there and check those out, because Peter and I loved the Seaside. It was a great ship. And I tell you what, MSC, I love you, but the one thing that I gotta request is that we stop naming these ships with C as the first part of the name, because I get so confused. Like when somebody asks me, hey, which did you like better, the Seaside or the Seashore? I'm like, hang on, let me try and make a difference here really quick. They're great ships. It's just they're really hard to, in the moment, distinguish the two of them. Trisha Perry says, you can come on Royal with Kim and I for a southern itinerary. We're trying to convince the guys as well. Pretty sure we have Frank locked in. Frank is a sucker for southern itineraries. He loves southern itineraries. So, that is really cool. Yes! Oh, of course! So, Mama Hokum says, talk about how you was invited to LA recently. Yes, I was invited out by Princess Cruises to the Real Love Boat premiere. So the show with Matt Mitchum that I'm sure everybody knows about. It's on CBS. It's actually was on tonight. So they actually invited me out to the premiere of that in LA, which was really, really neat. Unfortunately, I already had another commitment and I was not able to attend it, but I thought it was really neat that I at least got the invite out to it. And it looks like it's been a spectacular show launch for them. Really job well done to CBS and the crew. They definitely hired the right people for the job, I think. Matt Mitchum is living his part up to the absolute fullest potential. I imagine that show will go very, very far. So, yeah, kudos to those guys over at the Real Love Boat, and thanks for the invite. Ivan says, have you tried the chocolate mochi getaway? I think he says, wait, no, I have no idea what you're saying. No, I have not tried that. I have no idea what that is. But now you've got me intrigued, and I'm going to have to look that up when we get off of here. And speaking of getting off of here, ladies and gentlemen, it is just about that time, I think, that we sign off for tonight. Before we do, I have to give a big shout-out to our Patron of the Week. God, I can't remember the last time that we did this. And honestly, a shout-out to all of our patrons that support me over on Patreon. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. I know that these live streams haven't been here a lot, but I really appreciate you sticking with me and just supporting the channel and showing some love every month. If you want to do that and you want to join and become a producer, there is a link down below. You get to have your name featured on every single one of my videos at the end of it. So it's a pretty cool little thing, and it's just a nice way for you to show your support. But of course, tonight's Patron of the Week, of the month, of the year, I don't know, goes to Scott Wilson. Thank you so much, buddy, for being our Patron of the Week. I couldn't do it without you. I'm excited to see you next week and hang out all week long. And I will use your $10 that you have subscribed for this month, and I will double or nothing Double or nothing on, what's David's number, 28? We'll go double or nothing on 28. How does that sound? Thank you so much, Scott, for being our patron of the week. Ladies and gentlemen, you've got 2 minutes left on the clock until we are signing off for the night. So let me know right now. Shoot me any last-minute questions. While you're at it, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you smash it. Don't leave the chat tonight without smashing that thumbs up button. It costs you absolutely nothing, but it helps the channel out a ton. I surely would appreciate it. Oh. The subscribe button is still popping up. Oh, that's right, because YouTube wants you to subscribe as well. Okay, now that we've got all the call to actions out of the way, let me jump back over here. Ann Hokum says hi, Cody. Cody P is in the house. What's up, Cody? When did you drop in? He says, Josh, I just got here. Gonna have to stay longer. Daggone it, Cody. Where have you been, mister? We're going to have to put you in YouTube Live jail. Cody, how have you been? How have the kids been? Everybody doing good? Oh, boy, we got some spammers jumping in. Let's get them out of here. Kick them out of here. Bye-bye. It gives me great pleasure to do that. I love when I do that. And now see how it says message deleted. It's so fun. Christy is my name. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. Michael, it is 28. Okay, so David's number is 28, so we're doubling down on 28. Lolly Gibbs' wedding planning is going good. We've got pretty much all the big things locked in. Now it's down to the little things, the fine details, things like that. You know, are we going to do this color or that color? Are we going to wear this tie or that tie? Those kind of things. So, you know. It is what it is. We'll get there. Very good. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us tonight. I really hope that you have enjoyed the stream. I've enjoyed hanging out with you. I wish that I could tell you when we're going to do another one of these, but I have no idea myself. It's just whenever my schedule allows, but I'd love to make it a more reoccurring thing with you. If you've liked tonight, leave me a comment down below and let me know that you want to keep doing these. I really would appreciate it. One more time, thanks so much for joining myself on Cruise Talk Live tonight. There's only one thing left to say. It's been real. It's been fun. Tonight has been real fun, and I'll see you next time on Cruise Talk Live. Bye-bye, everybody.